With just a day to go until this year's National Khuddam Ijtema, the site is starting to take shape. Flags are flying high, marquees are up, and tracking has been laid. Preparations for the Ijtema began a year ago after Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah be his helper, approved the theme for this year's event.
Of course, Ijtema Prep starts a year before when the new Khuddam Ijtema year starts, when Hazrat Amir al-Mu'mineen Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Aziz gives a theme for the year, a theme for Ijtema. And this year's theme was Ifai Ahed, honouring our pledge, which is so apt for the year we've had. I think, Allah Ta'ala guides His Khalifa even for the minutest of details, that the theme that He's giving to an auxiliary of a country was perfectly chosen for us, alhamdulillah.
Throughout the preparations for the Ijtema, constant guidance has been sought from Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah be his helper, without which the event would be devoid of blessings.
Every moment, every step of the Ijtema itself has been direct guidance from Hazur. Who to represent Hazur for the prize distribution, who to do the opening, what program to choose, the timings, every little detail. It's not just been discussed, but has been pretty much all the inputs come from Hazur himself. And I think the greatest thing that Hazur so graciously has done for the Majlis is this year, after so many years, Hazur is actually giving the Almi himself. He'll be presenting the best Khuddam Qiyadat and the Atfal Qiyadat with the alam, with the flag, and this is a huge honour.
The guidance sought from Hazur is invaluable, and due to this guidance, this year's Ijtema sees an important milestone being fulfilled.
This year, again, from the guidance of Hazur and Hazur's prayers and constant effort himself, we're publishing Mashalira into English, the first volume, the first half of the first volume. It's over 500 pages, the history of Masjid Khuddam Ijtema, Hazrat Muslim Maud's vision. They're just words of Hazrat Muslim Maud, about Khuddam Ijtema. And the cover design itself was, designed by Hazur. There's a really special page inside with Hazur's handwriting, and Hazur named it Beacon for the Youth himself. So that's a huge thing. People can pick up their advanced copies of that, inshallah.
The Ijtema plays host to an array of sports, academics, and leisure activities, ensuring everyone in attendance is catered for.
One thing I can say for certain, inshallah, there is something for everyone. If you're not sporty, there's things that are to your taste. There are uncompetitive sports, there are team sports, there are individual sports. If you like Scrabble, there's stuff for you to do as well. If you like chess, or if you want to quiet corner, there's places for you to go and read as well. So hopefully, or academics or sports are of course happening just as usual, the bazaar, right? So there's something for everyone, inshallah. And talking about the bazaar, you can keep up to date with the Majlis's activities, especially the Ijtema, if you download our app, the Khuddam app. And when you download it, inshallah, you'll get a special token, a voucher. You can spend at the bazaar as well. You can get a good discount on the burger and chips, inshallah.
The highlight of the Ijtema, as always, is the concluding address delivered by Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper.
I think we can never take this for granted, of Khalifatul Masih's presence, just because, Khulafa, Hazrat Rabi Rahmatullah and President Hazur have so graciously been blessing our Ijtema, that it doesn't mean it's a given. And I think we as a Majlis need to understand that and cherish that. And not for a moment have I, whenever we request Hazur, it's not understood that it's going to happen. Khuddam will be able to see Hazur physically, pray behind him, which is, such a huge honour and a great blessing. So hopefully this will be something very positive for the tarbiyat, something which we may have taken decades to do. Hazur's one look, or Hazur's one salam, Hazur's one prayer can change our entire lives and beings.